This woman sees marriage and childbirth as something contagious. She used to wonder why fairy tales ended once the prince and princess got married and lived happily ever after. But now she understands. Married life is filled with trivialities and problems. Her name is Yilin. She's 36, married, and at the stage where people constantly urge her to have children. In her eyes, both marriage and having kids are like contagious diseases. When she turned 30, her friends started getting married, and she naturally became the target of marriage pressure. In fact, she wasn't interested in marriage at all, so she distracted herself by focusing on food. But when relatives criticized her for being too picky about marriage, Yilin couldn't help but feel angry. She thought to herself, if people are picky about something as simple as a watermelon, why can't she be selective about her marriage partner? After all, she had been independent since she was 18, studying and working away from home, paying for her tuition and living expenses. Even after graduation, she continued to work far from home, still managing to send money back to her family despite high rent. She was so capable. Why should she settle for just anyone? Why didn't anyone blame the lack of good men instead of accusing her of being too picky? Now, one by one, people around her are having children, and once again, she's becoming the target of pregnancy pressure. Honestly, seeing a cute baby does make her want one of her own. But when she thinks about the potential risks of pregnancy, such as stroke, retinal disease, high blood pressure, and diabetes, she starts to hesitate. That's when Yilin noticed the woman in front of her was pregnant, and she instantly realized she had spoken out of turn. She cursed herself mentally, then begrudgingly said, "Congratulations." The woman walked off without even looking back. Yilin was already feeling upset, and then her emotionally clueless husband came over, telling her that his mom had invited them to dinner that night. After finally getting some time to relax and travel, Yilin had hoped to enjoy a night out alone with her husband, but his mom's message had come in right at that moment. His mom's contact was saved under mom, while hers was saved as his mom. In that instant, her rare good mood vanished. She couldn't help but curse under her breath, even accidentally shattering her wine glass. This moment reflected just how dissatisfied she was with her marriage. 5 years ago, Yilin, who worked as an editor, unexpectedly ran into her now husband on the way to meet a director. This encounter made her feel something for the first time in 30 years of being single. He was an engineer, and he kindly helped her fix a damaged hard drive, which made Yilin both touched and attracted to him. After thanking him hurriedly, she left with a heart full of joy. As she walked out of the building, it started to rain, just as she was about to leave in the downpour. He appeared again. In that moment, she truly believed in love at first sight. From then on, Yilin fell in love and quickly married him. But after getting married, she realized that life wasn't as perfect as fairy tales had promised. Every morning, Yilin was woken up by her husband's deafening snoring, and there was also her mother-in-law, who had no sense of boundaries and would always walk into her room, though her mother-in-law would say that young people were working hard and should rest more. The stark differences in their lifestyles often pushed Yilin to the brink of a breakdown. This situation made her entertain thoughts of divorce every 7 days on average. Although they had lived under the same roof for 3 years, Yilin still couldn't adapt to her mother-in-law's kindness. She was on the verge of a breakdown. It was especially unbearable when she saw her mother-in-law using the same pot she used for cooking food to wash her underwear. Yilin's tolerance reached its breaking point. Meanwhile, her husband, completely absorbed in his meal, didn't notice her distress.